Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. It is Monday, and I started to sit down and do a whole video and record it, but I thought, let me just try using my webcam on my desktop computer. I wanted to drop in and just wish you guys a happy new week. Today was a very stressful day for me. I had a when I say rough day getting going, I actually sent a message to my best friend and I asked her to pray for me this morning because I was struggling really hard. I don't know if y'all can tell, guys, I have been crying today. Sometimes you have those days where you really need to release. You can get overwhelmed. And I used to be a person that used to hide everything, keep everything on the inside. But I'm realizing that it's important that I have to allow myself to feel what I feel and express my emotions. So today, rather than try to act as if none of that was happening, I allowed myself to feel what I was feeling because guys, I was feeling it. I was not having a great day. It started off really crazy. Sometimes when you do things and you try to do your best at something and then it just doesn't go the way that you want or the way that it should go, and then it just a whole series of things. It was like a domino effect happened. And, I was thinking, how am I going to fix this? And I was allowing that to just really overcome me and to just mess up my day. And I changed the way that I thought about it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to sit with my emotions for a moment and I'm going to allow myself to be in that moment. And if I need to cry, I'm going to cry. And then I'm going to get up and figure out what to do next. We're going through some very emotional times right now, very stressful times with a lot of anxiety. Just now, I was looking at the news just a few minutes ago because I try to keep up with what's happening in the world. I don't want to sit in it for a long time and just watch the news and see all the crazy stuff that's happening and in the world, but we do have to be aware of the current events and things in case we have to adjust the way we're living. And so I was looking at some stuff, and it was a woman who lost her husband recently. He was taking a friend home that had been visiting him, and he didn't come back home. And so after a few hours, they knew he was supposed to be back because he was just dropping the guy out. He had been over visiting him, and little did they know he had been murdered on its way back, and they're not sure if it was a carjacking or what could have happened, or some attempted robbery or whatever. But the point I'm trying to make with it all is I got very, very emotional just hearing the story. So I knew that I was in a place with my emotions. So I decided to allow myself to feel what I was feeling and talk through the things that was bothering me. I have a couple of things that's bothering me right now. And I've been keeping it in the back of my mind and not actually dealing with it instead of allowing myself to deal with it. So after I actually talked, I sat right there on my lunch break and I just talked through my thoughts unapologetically. I talked to God as if He was sitting there in front of me like a person. And, I don't feel that I'm entitled to anything, but sometimes I feel like I try so hard and I try to do things to make things better. I try to stay ahead of things. I try to be proactive versus being reactive. And when that blows up, sometimes I can get just very dissatisfied with myself. But I have had to allow myself I had to allow myself to be gentle with me because I'm not perfect and I make mistakes. And sometimes the choices I make may not be the right ones for that time. So once I did that and I allowed myself to release it, um, within my tears, within me talking it out, I felt a lot better. So at this time, guys, whatever you may be dealing with, don't keep it bottled up inside. If it's something you need to talk through it. If it's someone you can talk to, do that. At the moment, I didn't have anybody, so I talked to myself and I talked to God, and I just talked through my feelings because I was just at a very low point. Sometimes I can just get to a point where I'm just like, I'm just throwing up my hands with everything and I'm getting ready to pack up my stuff and leave. I have gotten that frustrated before. And then I look at myself and I say, you shouldn't be feeling this way. But I am a human. And so same way I feel that I should be gentle with other people, I need to be gentle with myself, but sometimes I forget to do that. So just wanted to share that with you guys because I know we are all dealing with stuff. Some of us are dealing with more than others. Some people have been very directly, I think we all have been directly impacted by the things that are happening. Some of us have been on been impacted more so on an emotional um, stance with your feelings, with your life, and it can be something that we can't relate to because we don't know. So just be gentle with yourself. Take it a day at a time. Talk through it. Write down your thoughts. Write down, the things that you want to try to do to make it better. But we have to stay ahead of it and not let things consume us, not let things overcome us because that's when we can get in trouble. It's very important with our mental health right now to just be careful when it comes to things because, I stay happy most of the time. I stay in this good place most of the time. But as I always tell people, either in a storm, you're about to go in a storm, or you're coming out of one. So you always have to be aware and be vigilant for the things that are out there. So, yeah, I just wanted to drop in and just say that today. Hope everybody will have a good week. It might be tough, but try to have the best week you can. Try to avoid as much chaos and drama as you can. Or if it does come to you, look at what's real and what's not, what you can work on, what you cannot, the things that you're in control of, the things that you're not. And trust me, if you do that, it will help you somewhat. So, yeah. So, thank you all for watching today, and I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for all those that are new that are coming through for the first time. I appreciate you stopping through. I will really appreciate you if you decide to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, and let me know you was here. And my returning followers, subscribers, my sisters, my friends, thank you guys for coming back. Love you much, and I'll see you in the next video.